Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Solo Diaries. If you're new here, this is basically a series which I created at the beginning of the year to just document how my weeks have been going, what I've been up to, reflections that I might have had, basically like a little FaceTime catch up with my bestie. Now, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. In last week's episode, I said that, okay, I'm going to be revealing a bit of information that people were waiting for. Now, unfortunately, current up to date whilst I'm filming this, if you see my last video I posted talking about pain and heartbreak, then you'll know that things have changed very drastically since this conversation which I had with said individual. Unfortunately, well, I don't even know whether to say fortunate, unfortunate, whatever. Everything happens for a reason. So I told you, I think, in the last episode, oh, yeah, you're going to have to wait till next week. Had this conversation, went really well. At the time, it went really well. Of course it did, because I got told things which basically I probably just wanted to hear. Fast forward to, a couple days later, not even a week later, oh my gosh. It turns out it's the polar opposite. And this person was like, yeah, actually, no, I don't have intentions. Basically, the conversation that we had was him telling me he's got things going on in his life right now, and he can't commit to me right now for certain reasons, which I think I was very understanding about. I was like, okay, of course, you've explained yourself. I didn't expect you to explain yourself, but I'm grateful for this. And yeah, things went really well in this conversation, and he told me that he loved me. I told him that I love him, and we were just really good. Then 4 days later, he basically told me the polar opposite of what he had told me in this conversation. So as you can imagine, I was like, okay, you've caught me on a good day, let's say that. I actually feel alright right now talking to you. I've made my meal prep for 4 days. Now let's not talk about that for 222. Thank you. I keep seeing 222 all of the time. I've seen it 5 times today, so I guess that's a sign of I don't know, new beginnings. And I think I have it tattooed on me. I think I have too many tattoos. So yeah, first of all, let's just talk about this week as well. You know that I always film these late. Okay, I apologize. So let's just pretend that, this week that I'm doing when I'm filming this right now hasn't happened. But we're on the correct week, the 1st of June, I believe, to the 7th. Okay. Now, amazing week, really nice. I actually met up with a couple of old friends who I went to school with, Lucy and Amelia, who I haven't seen literally since I was at school. And it was really nice. We went for a coffee and I saw them, so that was good. All week I've been mega lean, really tan, just feeling good, living my best life. I think I told you in the last episode, I take time every week to go to a waterfall and go hiking, and I did that and I found a really cool spot. It was really nice again, and I went to a different waterfall, and then I just sunbathed in nature on the rocks. It just, yeah, how can I forget these things? When I go through a low period and I feel bad, I have to remind myself this. Yesterday was a really hard day. I just felt really low for no reason, but then I think it's my hormones because of my period, so I'll be real about that. But that was probably the worst day I've felt ever, since being in Thailand. And then it makes me feel guilty because I'm oh, what a privilege to feel guilty. What a privilege, to feel this way, because so many people don't even have a choice to complain about this, the fact that I'm able to cry about what I'm crying about. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel it's just a really weird thing, and I'm just there's bigger problems going on in the world, and yeah. So anyway, that's one thing. So I did that, and that was fun, going on this hike again, and then I went to sauna and ice bath, which I've been doing a couple times a week, which is really nice. And yeah, overall it was a good week. I think my main reflections and takeaways from this is, of course, don't believe what people tell you. I mean, man, it's actually so heartbreaking for myself just to know what's happened. Hence why, I don't know, I'm filming this in my bed. I was do you know what, we're gonna have a different vibe today. By the way, I showed you my painting before. Look at it. I love it. I think that's so good. Not to toot my own trumpet, but like you can see the size of it now. It's 1 meter by 1 meter. I painted this on a plain canvas. That's so good, in my opinion, considering I've never done that before. And you know what? I will show you. You can see the pile of washing. I put this easel together, and this is, just ignore the washing over there. That is 80 by 100 centimeter canvas, and I have a big art idea for that, so I just need the motivation to do that. We'll get there. Okay, let's talk about things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful to have gone in nature. I'm grateful for my life, of course. I'm grateful for my friends. I reconnected with Samia. I don't know when did that happen? If I spoke about that. Yeah, we reconnected over certain circumstances, which is nice, and then we went and got coffee as well last Sunday, which was nice, and we had a big catch up. We had a lot to catch up on, after not really seeing each other for a couple of months. We had a lot to catch up on, let's say that. She's been really helpful during this period, so I'm really grateful for that. I don't know what I would do without her, to be honest, during this time. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, I feel bad because there's not really much to talk about. Oh, okay, so I have, sorry, I get way too comfortable in these episodes now, I went from, being all, I don't know, sat up, and now I'm here, it's because I'm about to get in the shower and get ready for bed. Although, look at my skin, it's glowing. Okay, queen, even though we're, period, it's pretty good. I keep getting flushes, though. So that's something, waves of sickness. It's really weird. I think it's just stress, to be fair. Yeah, hit 55 kg. That's another win. I just say, what comes into my brain as well. And I just didn't see. I don't even know what I was saying at this rate. I'm comfortable. Sabai. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I feel bad. Because obviously there's, no structure to these. But I'm just real. I'm just keeping it real for myself. I want it to be like this. I don't want it to be a proper, I have to set it up, because we just like it, don't we? When we just, it's like a FaceTime. You don't go and prop your phone up somewhere and for a FaceTime. Do you know what I mean? I'll be FaceTiming you in my bed like this. I've been having a lot of thoughts recently. Although I love being alone, I have to tell myself, Sophie, you don't need a boyfriend. I know I don't need a boyfriend. I know I don't need anyone. You just miss the company sometimes. That's the only thing. And just chilling with someone, watching a movie, So that's something. Just trying to think what I was actually saying. Oh yeah, going back to this whole situation with this guy. I've started a new series called The Healing Diaries. Now this is obviously the Solo Diaries. Wow, what's the word? I can't even think of it. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. Clash. It's not the right word, but the whole Solo Diaries, obviously purpose is supposed to be me on my own, living life. And then we get the curveball, but I thought I would create the Healing Diaries to document me showing my healing. I was going to call it the Heartbreak Diaries, but then I thought it's a bit too niche. So yeah, we've got the Healing Diaries, which is going to be a vlog. One will be posted probably in a couple of days. I have edited one already. I just need to record them. Yeah, they're going to be vlog style videos of me just living my life day to day, showing you what I get up to. Because I find when I talk to a camera, obviously you don't feel as lonely and stuff. So I just thought, yeah, that's going to be good. Just showing you being real, dealing with heartbreak. Because let's be honest, I don't know, I never see anyone post they're oh, I went through a heartbreak 6 months ago, but they never showed what they were like during the heartbreak. If you cry every day, you don't see that. Yeah, because obviously people don't want to show you them crying, but that's how I feel. And in this video I posted, I was crying, and I was oh, I hate posting me crying, because I just don't like it personally. But I'm just going to keep it real. You can't control emotions. And I only did this for myself so that when I am in a better place, I can look back and I can be yeah, Also, there's been a development in what I want to do future-wise. I think I'm going to stay in Chiang Mai for another 6 months, but I don't know. I don't want to get a year lease, but I really want to find a house because I want a dog. I think I'm ready now for a dog. You know, we have a lot of animals back in the UK. I've always grown up with animals and like dogs. So, yeah, I think I'm ready to look after a dog and rescue, or a cat, just a companion and an animal. Yeah, I hope to visit my family and friends soon in the UK within the next couple of months. I think that will be really nice. And yeah, I think we're just going to see what happens. And I know people might watch this and be like, Sophia, you're like not yourself, you know, like how are you going to get a dog? But remember, I don't move out till like October, I think my lease ends, like beginning October. Yeah, I think it's like 1st of October actually. What are we now? We're June, July, August, September. That's like 4 months. See, why do I stress myself out and rush? I don't know. I need to slow down again. That's something I need to do. I did meditate the other morning, which was nice, and I just chilled and I sat on my balcony. So that was really good. I moved the couch in my bedroom because they told me I needed to take it off the balcony. Oh my gosh. And then I was like scrubbing the floor for like an hour with bleach and boiling water because all my plants was on the floor, and all my plants had, of course, like stained the floor. So yeah, I cleaned everything and then I put all my plants on the little table. So that's cute. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, again, I'm just talking about random things which are going on, I guess. As I say, oh, I have got exciting news next week. That's so weird saying that because I'm a time traveler, you know? Yeah, I guess we're just going to see, aren't we, what happens. And we're just going to keep taking each day as they come. Try my best to show up for myself. Try my best to improve my business. I'm trying, okay? I get overwhelmed sometimes. A lot of the time. And I have to not take things for granted. So I'm going to be present. Anyway, it's very late. I think it's like nearly midnight. So I'm going to shower. I'm really proud of myself for doing this video. And I'll get it out in a minute. So it'll be like 6 p.m, 5 p.m. UK time. And then, yeah, I will wake up at a good time tomorrow. And I'll get on with my day. I don't think I can run because my shin hurts. And I'm scared it's a shin splint. Although I did have a massage earlier, which I think did help. I try and have one once a week, like a foot massage, you know? But yeah, I don't really know what to say in this one, to be honest with you. Thank you so much for watching if you have made it this far. And I'm sorry if I sound so like, yeah, you know, like monotone. And I've been watching a lot of Barbie and Take Me Out. Is it called Take Me Out? Yeah, like the buzzer with Paddy McGuinness. I don't know, it's so weird, isn't it? How you revert back to things like from your childhood for comfort. That's what I'm doing. Because look, at the end of the day, I miss everyone, okay? And I feel lonely and just, it is what it is. We'll get through this. We always get through these periods. I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm going to get emotional, okay? But thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.